Gotta go way back there. Check. That is the way to go. Side door would be on left.
I feel like such a puny snowback, hiding here in Molag Mar. But you don't want to hear about my troubles. What can this broken Nord do for you?
Barizar sent me to talk to you. He said you could help me find the items on this list.
Berylzar. He's the reason I'm a shattered man, doomed to become a cowering sheep like the rest of these pilgrims. All right, let me see that. Arkanthung Stordoms. You can find a Sonance generator there, after you deal with the steam trap.
What's the steam trap?
The cursed contraption. I almost had it figured out when a ghost floated up to me. No problem, I think. But then it enters a Centurion. Ghost machines. No sane Nord can fight ghost machines. I dropped my notes and ran as fast as I could.
You left your notes because of a few ghosts?
Not just ghosts. Ghosts that possess dwarven machines. I'm through working for that crazy old mage and his clockwork monstrosities. But if you want to get past the steam trap, find my notes and follow the directions.
Okay. Molag Mar discovered. Right, we will talk to this one.
If you're another pilgrim looking for charity, I suggest you move along. I have neither the time to waste nor the gold to spare. I'm currently between employment, and my own funds have become dangerously depleted.
Barizar sent me to talk to you. I need to find the items on this list.
Let me see that. What's that crazy mage need this time? I suppose you could find a manual clockwork shaft in the Nichuleft ruins. But I'd avoid that place if I were you. If the roof doesn't collapse, the constructs will rip you apart.
He needs to build something important, so tell me how to find the manual clockwork shaft.
If you insist. Deep in the ruins churns a big machine. When I was there, it sputtered and vibrated, collapsing parts of the ceiling. Lava and rock fell everywhere. You need to get past that and some nasty constructs to retrieve the item.
Why don't you work for him anymore?
That mage is a menace. Oh, he always paid well, but the places he asked me to go, each was more dangerous than the last. And if I had to hear about the Great Gear one more time... For my own health and sanity, I had to break ties with Barilzar.
Right then. We've got one more to do, which is here.
Wild cliff racers spread their wings.
Another new face. If you're passing through, pay attention. I'll say this once. Pilgrims who ignore my warning vanish from the roads by morning. Whether you're from near or far, best keep your arse at Molag Mar.
That's an unusual way to issue a warning.
I find it best to put official notice in verse. Helps people remember, and reminds them buoyant armigers aren't ordinators. Nobody wants to talk to them, even other ordinators. Now, if I could get someone to tell me who's attacking these pilgrims.
You need someone to look into that?
If you're offering. I suspect Ashlanders are behind the disappearances, but I don't have the numbers to chase them off. If you can sneak into their camp near Molag Mar and find me proof of their involvement, I could finally get some reinforcements.
I'll see what I can find. Another day, because we can't fit it in our log again. That quest log is a real pain in the ass, I'll tell you. Right. Where the heck is it we've got to go then?
You're vengeful and petty like my mother-in-law. Stink like you've got old fish in your craw. Your shriek
Odd,
shattered
odd,
glass
very
unravel
odd.
my ears.
Let's
Your rotten feet
leave
smell rings
here
chrome to tears.
and
You
find out where we're supposed to go.
feel bad for years.
Those are just exit points. Can't be that extra quest. That? No.
Even if you hadn't destroyed those shipments, I'm sure the Tribunal would have stopped the plague before it reached Mournhold.
Unless it's on another part of the map. Right. I'm going to have to look at this in more detail and then we'll come back. Right, I've had to think about this. I had a quick look at it. I'm going to go back to here. Here.
Red Mountain, Red Mountain. Oh,
Yeah, we spoke to her, but I think
tosses and turns.
that isn't the right one.
And then without warning, the ground starts to
It's not.
shake.
It's this one.
As the world ends,
Damned vampires. I'll find a way to make them pay for what they did to my brother. I swear it on the Tribunal and any Daedra willing enough to listen.
Baron Zar said you could help
Would you leave
me
a person to her anger and her grief?
locate the items on this list.
He did he? Let me see that list.
drink all your cares away.
Well, the crazy old mage always said there were no coincidences. The inversion conduit. I saw one in Galome Deus, right before I barely escaped from those damned vampires.
Tell me about the damned vampires.
Eager to become cattle for the bloodsuckers? The Burn clan killed my brother. Damn their eyes. The item you seek was in the manufactory, but you'll need a control rod to get a dwarven spider to unlock it for you.
Why did you stop working for him?
Because the mage wanted to send me to the far side of Vardenfell, and I need to remain here. I'm not going anywhere until I make the Burn clan pay for what it did to my brother. If you can kill some of the bastards, that'll be a start.
Okay, that's what we were missing. Was that? Is it? There's a book. Hold on.
Not me. I was a curse.
It was glowing at me, so I had to read it. Right, now, if we have a look, has it brought something up? No. That's that one. Aha! There's one. Right, we'll go there then. So we need to get to a... Oh, we got a thing close. Yes, we do. We need to get to that one. Okay, we'll go. How this? Okay, there's that one as well, and that one as well. Should we? I think we'll do this one, then that one, then that one, and then we'll probably have to come back there. Okay, we're gonna need to get on the horse. I think. Right, not right, it's this way. I better kind of go this way. Around this.
Yeah.
Fish. Close away. Oh, really close. There's these cool traps with no way to get in. Those ones do. Right. Oh, it's not. Oh. You've got to get up there by the looks of it. This way. It's in here. Right, there's his notes. Right, I'm pretty sure there's a component that crazy Barazar wants. Hang on. Barazar wants in the locked dwarven chest in the center of the. Hold on. Okay, it's going to show me it's there, so that's fine. Yep, we're going to find those. This way? Surely ghosts are... I suppose. So we got reinforcements. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, that is one. Okay, so we're going to move to this one. I'm not even going to run to that thing, we'll use up some gold. Right. We need to go that way pretty much. I hope you can get to it from this side. Let me just check again. Oh, come on, you can get up there. There, isn't it? Yeah. There's a ladder here, probably because you get stuck in that hole. I've got a ladder there. So this is the place. We might have got to it a bit unethic, well not unethically, but whatever the word is. Right, and follow him. Forward? right. Explore. Okay, let's explore. Can't remember what I'm looking for in this one. Oh. Because the gear we can sell. That's not the right one. Can I might be able to. Yeah. I hope I did that right. Wait. This is hold on. It says it's here. It's underneath me. Oh, it's underneath me. It's here. The question is, how do we get out of here? Is that what I need here? Yeah. I think so. So I normally, well, the other day I recorded in the middle of the day. So I thought I'd do some recording in the evening because the doorbell went in the other day in the middle of the day and a lot of noise. And guess what? Doorbell went again, middle of the night. Unbelievable. I think they know when I start recording. And we've just died actually because, well, that's alright. It'll get us back to the way shrine quick. Or maybe the beginning of this. Yeah, the beginning. Beginning? Yeah, that's alright. Gave us a shortcut. Right, let's go to the last. Right, so we have come over to the other side. I just realised I wasn't recording that last bit, so how much I've missed out, I don't know. Probably just back from where the doorbell rang, somewhere. But anyway, we just travelled across on our horse and got here. Let's see, we need to go all the way through to another level. I'm going to run it. Try to, which I think, yeah. get through. Now I can get through. Straight ahead.
This spider won't give me its treasure, dear brother.
Allow me, my sister. This should open the miserable construct like a red fruit.
What? What are these I've got to do? Just all... Right, we've got everything, I believe. We're just having a mooch around. Nothing I really want. Well, there isn't anything really to take, so we shall leave. Same trick. We will run. Oh no, we won't. Where'd that come from? We will run. Once we get spotted. Well, obviously didn't get spotted. Out we go. Right, we've got to get over to... Oh, there's another one. Okay. Well, we can go to that way shrine and use that. Probably the best thing. And I believe that is over here. Oh no, it is not a fourth one. It's that bloke. Obviously, we've got to take the stuff to. Right, where are we? Where are we? That's right. Got to go over here again.
Yes!
Have you only just arrived, or is this you returning? I can't always keep the cogs and pistons in line. Ah, I remember. The components for the tonal inverter. Were you able to acquire them?
Yes, I recovered the resonance generator, the inversion conduit, and the manual clockwork shaft.
Impressive. I thought I'd never see you again. That's what usually happens when I employ hirelings to acquire rare and exotic items from dangerous locations. Well, the great gear doesn't dawdle, neither do I. Hand them over and I'll get to work.
Here you go.
One tonal inverter coming up.
Yep, that's what I'm waiting for.
Don't explode. Ah, almost done. There. Phew! Got it right the first time. No explosions. Yet. Go ahead. You can take it. I'm sure it's stable. Mostly sure. Once the tonal inverter is in your possession, talk to me and I'll tell you how it works.
Now.
Do you like it? My latest creation? I call it the tonal inverter. Did I mention that already? No matter. It should counteract Sotha Seal's modified staff, at least momentarily. I assume you know how to use this, correct?
No, I don't know how to use the tonal inverter.
Of course you don't. I just invented it. Honestly. You won't use it anyway, not if you plan to fight the one who wields Sotha Seal's staff. Almost impossible to operate the tonal inverter while also engaged in battle. It's too cumbersome.
So how do I use it to counteract Sunara?
The Sunara? The Blessed Staff? I suppose the name fits. Sort of. You'll need someone to assist you. Someone you trust. Oh, not me. Too busy. Too fragile. But using the tonal inverter is definitely a two-person activity.
I know the person. Is it hard to use?
Easy as scrib jelly pie. One person operates the controls to generate the sound waves. When it reaches the proper pitch, you activate the inverter and discharge its energy to disrupt Sunara's power. Temporarily. Here, I wrote you instructions.
Good. So we better go and get his sister and we're going to deal with this. At least I think we will.